You're the 2014 Winter Anti-Folk Festival. I'm just going to round up who played tonight. One big round of applause for all the performers. We had Bernard King presents Stuck Speak, Walter Ego, Phoebe Blue and the Make Believes, The Ghost of Touching You, Aaron K, Miles Manley, and the Dick Jokes you just heard. And please give a big round of applause our last performer of the evening, JJ Hayes.
This fucking manger, grab my brother from the roof while midnight mass was said. If I had a fucking image, I could nail this fucking lyric, and oh hey or baby Jesus would fall down upon your heads. But I ain't got a fucking hammer, I ain't even got a fucking manger, ain't got a fucking image or a fucking metaphor. I don't even like the F word, it shows a weakness in the writing. And what the fuck's the fucking F word even for? Rachel Aitman's fucking grateful. Ray Brown fucked a mouth in Stanford. Debbie Dalton says fuck you in her song for the anti-folk singer. Dan Penta says it over and over at the end of Piss on You. So I guess there is a precedent for me to use it too. This all started at Cafe Vivaldi. I was listening to Steve Stavola. He only uses motherfucker once in his entire oeuvre. I find his music healing because his images are true. And I sought to find a metaphor to heal the loss of you, to heal the loss of you. Rachel Aitman's fucking grateful. Ray Brown fucked him out and Stanford. Debbie Dalton says fuck you in her song for the anti-folk singer. Morgan Herringer says fuck you Tony in a song called Fuck You Tony. And now I think I realize just where this whole thing's going. Cause as I sat there wondering about the strange turn this song took, I realized Cafe Vivaldi was an our old neighborhood. And you never liked the F word in any song you might be hearing. So now I think I realize I need a tiny bit more healing. A tiny bit more healing. If I had a fucking hammer, I could nail this fucking manger. Cried my brother from the roof while midnight mass was said. And if I had a fucking image, I could nail this fucking lyric. And oh hey or baby Jesus would fall down upon your head. But I ain't got a fucking hammer, I ain't even got a fucking manger, I ain't got a fucking image or a fucking metaphor. I don't even like the F word, it shows a weakness in the writing. And what the fuck's the fucking F word even for? Thank you. I was born into one true religion. My history's greatest country was the land of my birth. Born in the one true religion. Yeah, history's freest country was the land of my birth, but it played havoc with the truth, havoc with humility, havoc with a sense of the tiny commonalities, havoc with the truth, havoc with humility, havoc with my love for fragile humanity. And now I'm tired. I get so tired. And this sign says this way to the fuck you money. That sign says this way to the fuck you money. All signs point this way to the fuck you money. Rest. Now you could rest. You could rest till you die. Boston was built by the Puritans. Philadelphia was built by the Friends. New York was built to serve as a means to one particular end. And it plays havoc with the truth, havoc with humility, havoc with your sense of tiny commonalities, havoc with the truth, havoc with humility, havoc with your love for fragile humanity. And now I'm tired. I get so tired. And this sign points this way to the fuck you money. All signs point this way to the fuck you money. That sign says this way to the fuck you money. And rest. You could rest. You could rest till you die. I met a minor friar. He was walking along the road. He was not made of stardust. He did not claim to be golden. He said, lie down with the truth, rise up with humility, fall into the arms of my lady poverty. Lay down with the truth, rise up with humility, fall into the arms of my lady poverty. And then rest. Rest, and then you can rise. St. Francis and the fuck you money. There's a pile of clothes in the village square. St. Francis and the fuck you money. I wanna be there, but I'm not quite there. Thank you. Okay, we're going to try an experiment. Michael David Campbell, who's going to back me up on something sort of improv, wasn't able to make it, but what he did was he then quickly pre-recorded something which I have not yet heard. And he sent it to me by email, the wonders of modern technology. Yeah. The modern technology which, you know, I constantly complain has, you know, voided the human soul. And it's now hopefully going to, I don't know what it's going to do. Maybe look, everything, the only question I have about anything, no matter what anybody says to you, no matter what political proposal they do, no matter what they say, just ask them this question. Will it help get me to heaven? Right? Whatever you mean by that. But, okay. Remember the sunlight streaming on the trolley tracks which ran by your house 100 years before you were born? Remember standing on your tiptoes as a child to look out your parents' window at the trolley tracks which had not been there for a century. Remember the sunlight? Remember before you could read, before even kindergarten, sitting in a tree and pondering what would have happened had you not been born. Would you have been born someone else? Would you have been everyone? How would you know? A shadow like a bird passed behind you in the dark. The white of your cigarette briefly fluoresced between the glowing orange tip and your mouth. You turned and caught a second passing shadow out of the corner of your eye. You looked at the sky, hoping the stars would wheel in an instant of illumination. You wanted to be caught up in the deep repose of prayer. But the silhouette of the house reminded you that people have called on God, and God has been silent. How would you know when God has been silent?
Yeah.
If we were put where there's no room left, then we walk through the ultimate substance like the flimsiest mist. Leaves that fall in autumn reveal the sky behind them. They reveal if I knew who was talking, you know I might believe them. If I knew what they were promising, you might find me waiting. The leaves that fall in autumn reveal the sky behind them. They reveal the stars were put where there's no room left. They float through the ultimate substance like the flimsiest mist. I wanna walk with you when there's no time left. Through love, the ultimate substance, surrounded by the infinite mist. The leaves that fall in autumn reveal the sky behind them. They reveal This one's for Obed, whose show down at Left Field inspired this song. I was looking for you there. Obed is singing sweet songs of loss. Maybe the 80s had some innocence after all, like this silent Ghostbusters projected on this plate glass window, while Obed sings his sweet songs. In this bar here on Ludlow, I head down south to St. James Place, where the cousins of Santiago lie in a Sephardic cemetery. Just up the street from Murray Bertram High, where a boy might wait on his girlfriend's charms, and a girl might run to her boyfriend's arms and say, "You're my sweet, sweet man." Now you could put her in a song where she's lying on a table. You could put her down, that's just like Isabella. Hold your own sad memory to a sweet Galician melody, but we were all made innocent directly by the infinite, be it confusion or malevolence. She was never meant to be your home, so let your love be like the hidden light from a secret candle on a Friday night, lit by a Midwest mother with no memory of Castile. What?
It's like me.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I was actually thinking about doing that before. Let's see if I can. See the women walking on concrete, where once they strolled on cherry blossom carpets. And why, oh why must there always come a time when a pharaoh will rise who knows not Joseph? They were sitting in the Nuremberg beer garden, talking about the city, the trials and the laws. They were sitting in a Nuremberg beer garden, and a random wind was blowing the sawdust round the floor. Said the elder to the younger, I hear you went in country. Said the younger to the elder, I hear you climbed a mountain. And why, oh why must there always come a time when a pharaoh will rise who knows not Joseph? So they raise their glasses to the women that they wronged. They raise their glasses to the women in their songs. They raise their glasses in the city that made them. They raise their glasses to the love that might have saved them. Oh, see the women walking on concrete, where once they strolled on cherry blossom carpets. And why, oh why must there always come a time when a pharaoh will rise who knows not Joseph? So they took their guitars through the memory of a forest. One past the hospital, the other past the courthouse, and the stench of white roses trampled in the asphalt rose to meet the smell of New York City's summer piss, and see the women walking on concrete, where once they strolled on cherry blossom carpets. And why, oh why must there always come a time when a pharaoh will rise who knows not Joseph? When a pharaoh will rise who knows not Joseph? When a pharaoh will rise. I can do one more.
Up to you. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna come around with a tip jar for JJ Hayes, our final performer of the evening. So it'll be kind of him in the tip jar, and big round of applause for JJ's set.
All right, thank you. Everybody, come back for the rest of this fest because it's like an insane lineup, and I have come to every night of this fest, and I heard some of every act, and I felt that it was like, you know, that I was told that if I made all 10 nights, I would achieve enlightenment. You know? Then around the 5th night, you know, this is when, you know, the Lord of Illusion starts sending you, like, you know, all sorts of things. You know, it's part of the process, but, like, you know, so then, you know, by Monday, which I guess was, you know, I was waking up feeling like, well, first of all, you wake up feeling like there's no point going on. Like you're just getting bombarded with this art. Like if you, like, you know, sat and you just went like for 8 hours to the Metropolitan Museum or something and did that day, you know, like, or in one room, you would be like, you know, you'd be toast. You'd feel really bad about yourself because how can you ever, like, achieve anything like that, you know? And, but I realized that was probably due to sheer isolation. And I came yesterday and I was talking with people down in the basement, and that just made me feel better. Like just talking with people in the basement. Not people tied in the basement. Whoever sang this. Whose song was that?
Jim Flynn.
That was Jim Flynn. That was right. There he is. These are actually people who were free to come and go in the basement, Jim. And anyway, and now I see all you folk, and that's true. They actually do live down there, but voluntarily. Okay. Anyway, this is I guess I'll finish with a drinking song for everybody. And if you remember the words, sing along. Thank you. And thank you, everybody. And thank you, Summer. Yeah. Son of man, set your face like flint. Say these words to the government. Say these words to the violent. You must tend to the wounded. Now God may not exist, but He loves you as if He does. So let us not insist that what is like what was. Take my hand, we'll walk behind 95 corridor. Take my hand, we'll walk straight down to Baltimore, where the great Chris Toll once walked. Alas, he walks no more, but you could walk with me, and I could walk with you in the city where he wrote, love is so hard, and it's all we came to do. 30 years is a long time without the veil of alcohol. Hey, 15 years is a long time with no excuses for the falls. So let me buy you a soda, babe, but let's sing a drinking song. By the time the cops arrive, the whole damn bar will sing along. Yeah, by the end of the night, when every gal and every guy will raise their glasses high, and amid the sloshing foam assert we are alone, we can teach them all to sing these simple lines. We sing, God may not exist, but He loves you as if He does. So let us not insist that what is like what was. Take my hand, we'll walk behind 95 corridor. Take my hand, we'll walk straight down to Baltimore, where the great Chris Toll once walked. Alas, he walks no more, but you could walk with me, and I could walk with you in the city where he wrote, love is so hard, and it's all we came to do. So we all get arrested for ontological drunkenness, with a lesser included charge of public gentleness. They let us off with a warning, but on the courthouse steps we commit the crime again. Before the gathered press we sing, God may not exist, but He loves you as if He does. So let us not insist that what is like what was. Take my hand, we'll walk the I-95 corridor. Take my hand, we'll walk straight down to to Baltimore, where the great Crystal once flocked. Alas, he walks no more, but you could walk with me, and I could walk with you, in the city where he wrote, love is so hard, and it's all we came to do. In the city where he wrote, love is so